Political wheeler-dealers there. Now, as equity markets remain volatile, the big debate is raging on whether India's strong economic fundamentals will really help support the markets and help also keep foreign investor interest alive. NDTV spoke with some leading global experts, all of whom seem to be a worried lot about the short-term view, but remain confident about the long-term India story.
Inflation is in double digits. Interest rates are at a near 8-year high. And the government's finances are starting to look strained, leading to the obvious question, is the great India growth story starting? Investors are also increasingly worried about the government's own balance sheet, with all indicators pointing to a rising fiscal deficit thanks to rising oil prices. Add to that a complete political reluctance to reduce subsidies and push structural reforms in an election year. And this is being seen as a clear negative by the foreign investor community.
The new political allies of this government in the coalition will go along with such structural reforms. These things are still not clear to us, but one could make the case that some of these things could happen. But from a credit standpoint, obviously, we would like to see more fiscal policies that are more aligned towards bringing down the true extent of the government's borrowings from the market.
While the skeptics abound, there are those who remain upbeat and are convinced that India's growth story has a long run ahead, a run in which it may eventually overtake China.
We will go below 8% probably this year already and certainly next year. But again, that's not a bad thing. If you grow at 7.5%, that's a good rate. I remember my days when I came to India and all the officials told me I should not worry about India. They sustainably grow at 5.5% and it's good.
But for now, the downside risks to growth are more obvious than ever before, and proof of that could come as early as next week when the Prime Minister's economic panel is expected to revise its growth target from 8.5 to 7.7%, well below the double digit the government has been aiming for. With Biswajit Parwa in New Delhi, Supriya Srinath, NDTV.